say, because you messed up again, because you did it again, because you keep on messing up again, God has gotten sick of you. He is tired of you. He is through with you. And ain't no reason for you to think that you're going to be anointed, appointed, blessed. God ain't going to use you no more, and you might as well give up now and go on to go to hell first class. And all of that is a lie and a deception to get you caught up on your struggles and not realize that the victory has already been won. If you understood that there is therefore now no condemnation to them who are in Christ Jesus, you would not run from being condemned.
Amen.
But we don't believe that. We're still trying to be good enough.
Yeah.
We're still trying to earn his favor when he gave us his favor.
Amen.
And those of us that's trying to earn it, you still ain't done good enough.
Right. Amen.
I'm talking to the holy service. I need to go to the second service where we ain't going to be holy. Which one of y'all has been good enough to get to heaven? Who pull out their resume right quick and tell me, I did enough, God. You should just let me in on my own merit. I appreciate what you did on the cross, but I got this. So if you don't deserve it, then why are you trying to earn it? Well, Pastor Cannon, you know we're supposed to be sanctified. Yes. We are. And you should. And I'm waiting for us to be.
Amen.
In the meantime, now what? See, we're held up. We're unstable. There's some people that by now you should have got saved.
Amen.
I'm talking to you. There's people by now that you should have got delivered.
Amen.
But you're diverting all your resources to your own deliverance. You should have helped somebody by now, but you're too busy trying to get help. Remember that poor woman? She didn't have enough cornbread.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is make a little cornbread for me and my husband. Me and my son. And listen to her prophesy. I'm going to make some cornbread. We're going to eat it and then die. That means we definitely ain't got enough bread. Because after I eat the bread, we still going to die. Now the prophet. Prophet is the man of God. The man of God is the mouthpiece of God. The mouthpiece of God is saying what God is saying. He's not saying it for God. He is saying what God is saying. And this is what the prophet said, which was God saying it. Make a cake for me first. God said when you was going through, make a cake for me first. See what he's trying to tell you? You worried about the wrong things. I got cake. Don't stress out over cake. Don't allow that to stress you out. Focus on me. And the thing is that she shouldn't have gave that prophet her cake, because then she messed around and died.
No.
Except she didn't die. But they didn't have no more food. Except they had plenty of food. Never ran out of food. Because God will supply according to your bank account. According to how hard you work. See, he's supplying your needs because that's his job. But what we can't figure out is what is our job. And so we keep jumping in his lane, trying to do his job. I would serve you, God, but I got to supply my needs.
Right. Amen.
I would help somebody else, but I got to pay my own bills. He didn't say you will pay your own bills according to your riches and glory. So why are you always hindered by that? Because what's supposed to be seed, you eating.
Jesus, amen.
I should have waited and took a lot of time and dealt with this. What's supposed to be seed, you eating. God gave you some stuff and say, pay Juanita's bill. You say, I'm going to get to that as soon as I get through getting these groceries. That wasn't hypothetical. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Amen.
God has told you to take care of somebody else's problem. Because he's using you as seed.
Amen.
Remember?
Amen.
And you say, I'm going to do that. But I got to take care of this first. Now here's what's crazy. What's crazy about this, Apostle, is that God has proven himself over and over again. Because we've been crazy before.
Oh, yes.
We've been crazy before. If it wasn't from when you just got saved, sure enough saved, and when you was on fire for God, and if God said breathe, you breathed, and if he didn't say breathe, you held it until he told you. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, and God told you, give somebody $1,000, and you let me hurry up and get over here and give them this $1,000. I want God to get the glory out of this.
Right.
And we didn't think about it. We didn't blink. Right. Just gave him $1,000. No, you didn't have enough. God did, and he performed it. I know he performed it because you're here.
Amen.
He did what he said he was going to do because you're here. But somewhere along the line, you got sense. And you started thinking, I shouldn't give them people my $1,000. And my bills ain't paid. And so you start figuring out how to pay your own bills.
Amen.
You figured out how to work it out yourself. You stop singing Jesus will work it. You say, I'm going to work this out with Jesus. And then you can't work it out. I said, then you can't work it out. You can't work it out because if you work it out, then you'll get the glory.
Amen.
And if you get the glory, you'll never turn to him. So the more you work it out, the more you think you can work it out, so you start to lean to your own understanding. And when you lean to your understanding, your confidence is in you.
Right.
And then you start trying to think, I have to do this, and then that gives you stress. Because stress is you trying to figure out something that ain't your job.
That's right.
Stress is you trying to handle something that you're not designed to handle. And so you start trying to handle stuff that you ain't designed to handle, and then you get stressed, and then you get tired, and then you give out, and then you start to slide.
Amen.
Because your anchor ain't holding.
Right.
Because you're not focused on maintaining.
Amen.
So God, I've gotten this far, and I don't know how I'm going to get no further. Then I'm going to maintain.
Amen.
Then I'm going to maintain. See, it's one thing, the hinds feet help me to climb, but they also keep me from falling. The same hinds feet that I use to get to this level are the hinds feet that I need to keep me at this level. I need this to maintain. I need to maintain because if nothing else, I might be an anchor for somebody else.
Amen. Amen.
Wow.
Yes. That's good. Amen.
Somebody else is watching me because they can't see Jesus unless they see Jesus in me.
Amen.
They're trying to find God and they look at you. I had a call, I ain't going to tell you who it was, but the Lord told me to check on one of my young people, one of my young men I mentor. And I just went on there and I hit him up on the inbox. I said, man, how you doing? I said, how you doing, youngin'? And I said, how you doing? He said, I just got beat up by 12 guys. It's amazing that you called right after that happened. Then he said this, that's God.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Wonderful.
Amen.
I just got an unction and said, check on the boy. I didn't say I'm going to perform a miracle.
Right. Amen.
See what I'm saying? I'm check on the boy. Okay, God, check on the boy.
Amen.
Then the boy says, that's God.
Amen.
And that's because the boy is real holy and serving God and living, except he's not. But he could see God in my obedience.
Yes.
Right.
Amen.
I see that too.
Now what you didn't know, amen. What you didn't know is when God told me to check on the boy, I was going through something.
Amen.
I was in the middle of a storm. I'm yet in a storm. Right now. You can't see it. It's storming right now. You just don't feel the rain. But in the middle of the storm, he said, check on the boy. This is good preaching right here. Look, I'm talking about my own testimony. He said, check on the boy. I checked on the boy. Got the boy testimony. Then I said, I'm tired. And so you know what I did? I went to sleep in the storm.
Wow.
Well.
That's some Jesus-like stuff right there.
Amen.
I threw the umbrella up and I went to sleep. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to sleep.
All right.
Trust God. Oh my.
Can you see the storm coming and then rest?
Yeah.
Or are you waiting for the storm to be over before you rest? See, I know there's a storm coming, but I ain't going to let the storm forecast stress me out.
Yes. Right.
So what is the storm? I can't do nothing, so I might as well rest.
All right.
I'm almost through. Jesus was resting in the storm. When he was resting in the storm, the disciples were stressing. The disciples were stressing in the storm. They was all worked up because it was storming. They was trying to throw water out the boat. They was trying to keep themselves afloat. They was trying to keep the wind from turning them over. And Jesus was sleeping. They got so stressed out, I did say stressed out, that they ran to Jesus and said, Jesus, you don't even care about us. I'm talking about y'all now. See how the storm can mess up you, get you all rattled, and make you call to question your relationship with God.
Yeah.
God, it's storming. You don't see. Don't you care I'm about to die? Don't you care that I'm sick? Don't you care that I'm homeless? Don't you care I ain't got no money? Don't you care they gonna cut my stuff off? Don't you care they gonna take my car? Don't you care they gonna take my house? Don't you care? And you sleeping while I'm going through. Is that what the Bible says?
Amen.
You sleeping while I'm struggling. You sleeping while I'm stressed. Jesus said you ain't supposed to stress.
Right.
But you sleeping while I'm stressing. How dare you sleep while I'm stressed? And you got to see Jesus' attitude. Because when he got up, he didn't say, y'all come here. Let me hold you. It's going to be all right. Don't worry, the storm won't last too long. Amen. Hold on to God's unchanging hand.
Amen.
Jesus woke up with an attitude, walked past them that woke him up, looked at the storm, said, peace, be still, walked back past them, and said, how come y'all ain't got no faith? What is wrong with y'all? I'm adding some stuff to Jesus.
Amen.
Y'all get on my
Amen.
nerves. This the stuff you wake me up for?
Right.
A storm? How come you didn't see me sleeping? You think I wanted to drown?
Right.
I'm sleeping and you like, I didn't know it was storming.
Right.
I'm just Jesus.
Wow.
And they didn't say, I'm gonna use that one day. Next time it's storming, I'm gonna speak to the storm.
Right.
They said, what kind of man? What kind of man is this that the winds obey? He's trying to teach us. Maintain. If Jesus got you in the storm, Jesus will get you out the storm.
Amen. Thank you, Lord.
But this is a big storm, so.
Amen.
But I ain't never been through nothing like this before. Ride it out. After this, you'll be able to say, I've been through something. He's working a testimony in you.
Yes, he is.
He's working a testimony.
Woo! I can't wait.
You got to have faith to know that he's doing the doing.
Amen.
Well, we out here. The storm sure is rough. But we out here. Jesus, I know you know we out here. In the storm. We got to know that and sometimes, let me be fair. Sometimes there are some storms that come along and you ain't really ready to handle them storms or storms like that. You know what that kind of going on type of storm. And so then what you got to do is say, Lord, I believe. Hey. I believe you, but I ain't going to stress. But I need a little help right here. What I need is not for you to handle the storm. I need you to handle me.
Amen.
Oh my God. I know you got the storm under control, but it's me that's out of control. So if I had enough faith, I wouldn't be stressing right now. But I feel stress creeping up on me. So I'm trying to do all I can to maintain. I know there's a storm that's coming, and I'm not comfortable with my current position, but I need you to help me to maintain. Make my feet like hinds feet. So every time the storm comes, it don't blow me away and back to the starting point, and I got to start trying to climb all over again. I'm going to hold on right here. And even if the storm comes, I'm going to hold on to this.
Amen.
Can he keep me in the midst of my storm? Can he sustain me even though I'm in conditions that should overwhelm me? Can he sustain me? Look what it said. Look what it said. I'm trying to get out of here, but look at what he said in the high places. 34th verse. He teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms. Thou hast also given me a shield of salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up. Y'all should have shouted right. Y'all ain't country enough to know holding. He said, thy right hand hath holden me up.
Yes.
That means that his right hand has sustains me.
Amen.
That means that even though I was in a situation that I should fall, and I could fall, it's not my ability to stand that's keeping me, but it's his right hand that keeps holding me. See, I know I got feet, but it's not my feet that's doing it. It's the little things that he does consistently that makes him great. See, it's even though I got feet, these feet can't do nothing unless he gives them strength. Oh, I know there's some people that got feet but can't stand. Oh, but he upholds me. Oh, with his right hand, even though I'm on weak knees, he holds me. Even though my back hurt, he holds me. Even though I'm not steady, he holds me. He's the one that keeps me from falling.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
If I'm going to have confidence, I'm not going to have confidence in me. I'm not going to have no confidence in the flesh. I'm not going to have no confidence in my own strength. I guarantee you, if you put me in the fight without God, I'm going to lose. Amen. But I guarantee you, if I ever won a fight, it was because of him. If I overcame anything, it was because of him. If I got out of anything, it was because of him. He's the one that Stop trying to do it by your own might.
Yes.
And get more faith.
Amen. Yes.
Oh, I don't have enough faith. I need more faith. Give me faith. Faith come by hearing. Hearing by the word of God. Got to hear the preacher. I got to hear me another preacher.
Yes.
So preach to me, Shug, so I can get some more faith. I need more faith. If I'm going to be desperate for anything, I'm going to be desperate for faith.
Amen.
I don't need more God.
Right. Amen. My God. Thank you, Jesus.
I don't need more God. He's already great.
Yes.
He gave me breath. I'm standing. Activity of my limbs. I ain't got no. All of that stuff like that.
Amen.
And I don't need more of him. He keeps the world spinning, the sun hot.
My God.
Water from coming over the land. And then when the enemy attacks me like a flood, he raised up a standard against me.
Man.
He's great.
Yes, he is. Thank you, Lord.
When you realize, Apostle Thompson, that there were some storms that were designed to take you out.
Yes, God.
Hold
Yes,
on.
Lord.
This is really good. I want you to hear this.
Yes.
There were some storms that were designed to take you out.
Yes.
You never saw them.
Amen.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Y'all missing it.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, Jesus.
The storm that was designed to take you out, you never saw.
Amen.
Thank you.
Because he silenced that storm.
Amen.
He did not allow anything to come upon you except that you're able to bear.
Amen.
So if this storm would have come upon you, it would have taken you out. So he stepped in and refused
Thank you, Lord.
to allow that storm to come.
Thank you, Lord.
Therefore, if there's a storm that you can see, that means you can handle it.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Hey! Hallelujah! If there's a storm that you can perceive, it can't take you out.
Hallelujah.
Amen. I know it might be a bad storm, but that means God think I'm better than that storm. God has already got confidence that you can have. That ain't nothing but some lightweight. Go ahead. You can ride that storm out. Put your hand feet on it. What is this? This ain't nothing but a little. This ain't nothing but a little. You know what I'm trying to say? Ain't nothing but a little wind. Ain't nothing but a little wind. I can handle this. My anchor hold. It's gripping the solid rock. Y'all make me want to preach right there. I almost felt a little hoop going.
That's good.
If God allowed, you're going through some things right now.
Amen.
But that thing that you're going through, God has already seen in you
Yes.
the ability to overcome.
Yes.